Unveiling the Mischievous Moon Mice. Jaw-dropping secrets revealed. Once upon a time, in the idyllic village of Elder Tree, nestled between rolling hills and ancient forests, there existed a magical secret known only to those who dared to venture out into the moonlit hours. This secret belonged to the Mischievous Moon Mice, a peculiar group of luminescent creatures that emerged only when the moon cast its silvery glow upon the land. The village of Elder Tree, with its charming cobblestone streets and thatched roof cottages, was renowned far and wide for its enchanting beauty and serene atmosphere. However, the true magic of Elder Tree unfolded during the quiet hours of the night, when the rest of the world slept and the moon took center stage in the inky sky. At the heart of this mystical tale was Luna, the charismatic leader of the Mischievous Moon Mice. Luna was no ordinary mouse. Her fur shimmered like moonlight, and her eyes sparkled with an insatiable curiosity and a mischievous streak that endeared her to the other moon mice. The villagers of Elder Tree, though they revelled in the beauty of their surroundings, were oblivious to the tiny, ethereal companions that added an extra layer of enchantment to their lives. As the sun dipped below the horizon, the village cast long shadows, and the moon, a radiant pearl in the vast canvas of the night, began its ascent. Luna, with a twinkle in her eye, gathered her mischievous companions near the ancient Elder Tree, a massive oak that had stood as a silent witness to countless generations. Its branches reached toward the heavens like the fingers of an ancient wizard, and its leaves whispered tales of forgotten times. Under the watchful gaze of Elder Tree, Luna and her band of moon mice plotted their nightly escapades. The air was filled with the soft murmur of their voices as they discussed pranks to play on the village cats, plans to sprinkle stardust on sleeping flowers to make them bloom with extraordinary colors, and intricate dance routines that would rival the grace of spirits. One warm summer night, when the scent of blooming flowers lingered in the air, Luna hatched a grand plan. The village was preparing to host a magnificent celebration the next day, and Luna wanted to ensure that the festivities would be remembered for generations to come. With a mischievous glint in her eyes, Luna whispered her secret plan to her companions, and they eagerly joined in, ready for an unforgettable night. As the moon ascended to its zenith, Elder Tree seemed to come alive with a soft, silvery glow. Luna, with her charismatic presence, led the moon mice in a dance beneath the ancient oak. They moved with grace and fluidity, leaving trails of stardust that sparkled in the moonlight. The night air echoed with the melodious laughter of the moon mice, a sound that seemed to be carried away on the wings of the gentle breeze. The village cats, usually the masters of the night, observed the enchanting dance with wide-eyed wonder. Luna, noticing their curious gaze, winked mischievously, and with a swift flick of her tail, she summoned a playful gust of wind that lifted the cats of their paws and set them twirling in the air. The moon mice giggled as the cats landed in a heap, temporarily disoriented by the unexpected whirlwind. Emboldened by their success, the moon mice continued their mischievous exploits. They sprinkled stardust on the sleeping flowers, and as the magical powder settled on the petals, the blooms began to unfurl in a riot of colors unseen by the daylight. Elder Tree, pleased with the moon mice's antics, rustled its leaves in silent approval. The night wore on, and Luna, with a mischievous glint in her eyes, gathered her companions near the heart of Elder Tree. There, surrounded by the ancient branches, she conjured the magical moonlight, weaving it into an intricate tapestry of shimmering threads that crisscrossed through the air. The moon mice, each holding a tiny lantern filled with stardust, hung the glowing ornaments from the branches of Elder Tree. As the lanterns swayed in the breeze, Elder Tree transformed into a breathtaking spectacle of radiant light. The moon mice, bathed in the soft glow, danced around Elder Tree, leaving behind trails of stardust that traced their whimsical movements. The village cats, having recovered from their unexpected twirl, now watched with wide-eyed fascination as the ancient oak became a beacon of enchantment. Meanwhile, other moon mice busied themselves in the village square. With careful precision, they sprinkled stardust on the cobblestones, turning the mundane surface into a magical dance floor. Luna, with her melodious voice that echoed through the night like a sweet lullaby, began to sing a song that captivated the hearts of all who heard it. The moon mice, in perfect harmony, danced gracefully on the enchanted square, leaving behind trails of sparkling stardust that painted the air with luminescent hues. The villagers, though still nestled in the comfort of their beds, stirred in their sleep as the magical commotion reached the farthest corners of Elder Tree. Some dreamt of ethereal dancers twirling beneath the moonlight, while others felt the gentle caress of the enchanted breeze in their slumber. As the night unfolded, the moon mice's enchantment extended to every corner of the village. The fragrance of the flowers, now augmented by the mischievous magic of the moon mice, wafted through the air, creating an intoxicating aroma that lingered like a sweet memory. The village cats, usually the nocturnal rulers of Elder Tree, found themselves ensnared in a gentle slumber, their whiskers twitching with dreams of moonlit adventures. In the quietude of the night, Una and her companions reached the peak of their grand celebration. Elder Tree, now a resplendent tapestry of light, stood as a testament to the magic woven by the mischievous moon mice. Una, with a twinkle in her eye and a joyous melody on her lips, led the moon mice in a final, breathtaking display. As the first rays of sunlight began to pierce the horizon, signaling the end of their nightly revelry, Una and her companions gathered near the heart of Elder Tree. The radiant glow of the ancient oak began to wane, and the moon mice, though still filled with the remnants of their magical energy, knew that the time had come to bid farewell. Una, with a bittersweet smile, addressed her companions. "My dear friends, the time has come for us to bid farewell to Elder Tree and the village of Elder Tree. Our mischievous adventures have brought joy and wonder to this place, but the magic must ebb and flow like the tides." The moon mice, their tiny eyes reflecting a mixture of joy and a hint of melancholy, nodded in understanding. Una continued, "Our memories will linger in the whispers of the wind, the rustling leaves of the night unfolded like a delicate tapestry, each thread woven with the magic of the mischievous moon mice." As the moon reached its zenith, bathing the village of Elder Tree in its silvery glow, Una and her companions, with a sense of anticipation, assembled near the heart of Elder Tree. The ancient oak, though no longer aglow with the vibrant hues of moonlight, stood as a silent witness to the extraordinary plans of the moon mice. Under the expansive branches of Elder Tree, Una addressed her fellow moon mice. "Tonight," she declared with a twinkle in her eyes, "we shall create a celebration that will be etched in the memories of the villagers for generations to come. Elder Tree, our faithful companion, shall be the centerpiece of this grand spectacle." With that proclamation, Una summoned the magical moonlight once more, weaving it into a radiant tapestry that draped elegantly over the ancient oak's branches. The moon mice, each holding a tiny lantern filled with stardust, hung the glowing ornaments with meticulous care. Elder Tree, now a luminescent marvel, seemed to pulse with the heartbeat of the night. The moon mice, emboldened by their previous night's triumphs, began to dance around Elder Tree. Una, with her melodious voice that echoed through the night like a haunting lullaby, started a song that stirred the very essence of the enchanted forest. The moon mice, in perfect unison, twirled and spun beneath the glowing branches, leaving behind trails of stardust that painted the air in hues that transcended the colors of the day. As the moon mice danced, the village square underwent a magical transformation. The stardust, sprinkled by the moon mice, imbued the cobblestones with an ethereal glow. The previously ordinary ground became a celestial dance floor, responding to the delicate footfalls of the mischievous moon mice with ripples of light that mirrored the patterns of the night sky. Meanwhile, Luna, with a mischievous glint in her eyes, directed a group of moon mice to enhance the fragrance of the flowers that adorned the village. The tiny creatures sprinkled stardust with meticulous precision, and as the magical powder settled on the petals, the blooms released an intoxicating aroma that wafted through Elder Tree like a sweet, enchanting breeze. In the village square, the moon mice, with graceful movements, continued their dance. Elder Tree's branches swayed in rhythm, echoing the celestial harmony created by Luna's song and the twinkling laughter of the moon mice. The villagers, though still nestled in their beds, began to stir in response to the magical commotion that permeated the air. The moon mice, in their revelry, cast mischievous glances toward the village cats. Una, seizing the opportunity to add a touch of humor to the celebration, summoned a playful gust of wind that whisked the cats of their paws. The feline creatures, initially startled, soon found themselves airborne, twirling in the night air. The moon mice giggled as the cats landed in a graceful heap, their fur slightly ruffled but their eyes reflecting a mixture of bewilderment and amusement. Elder Tree, sensing the joyous energy of the moon mice, responded by rustling its leaves in a silent dance. The ancient oak, an integral part of the mystical celebration, seemed to absorb the magic and release it into the night air, creating an atmosphere that transcended the ordinary boundaries between the natural and supernatural. As the night progressed, Luna and her companions decided to add a touch of wonder to the celebration. With a flick of her tail, Luna summoned a cloud of stardust that hovered above the village square. The moon mice, guided by Luna's invisible cues, began to shape the stardust into intricate figures that resembled ethereal spirits. These luminous spectres danced alongside the moon mice, their forms ever shifting like the phases of the moon. The villagers, now fully awakened by the enchanting spectacle, emerged from their homes with wide-eyed wonder. They beheld the transformed elder tree, the glowing square, and the radiant moon mice dancing in harmony. The once ordinary village had become a realm of magic where the boundaries between reality and fantasy blurred into a dreamlike tapestry of wonder. Luna, with a joyous glint in her eyes, directed the moon mice to amplify the magic. Elder Tree, responding to Luna's command, began to blossom with radiant, otherworldly flowers. Each petal emitted a soft, melodious hum, creating a symphony that resonated through the village. The moon mice, now surrounded by the resplendent blooms, danced with renewed vigor, leaving trails of stardust that added to the luminescent display. The villagers, captivated by the grandeur of the celebration, joined the moon mice in their dance. Elder Tree, once a silent spectator, now stood at the center of a magical maelstrom, its branches embracing the night sky with an aura of ethereal light. The mischievous moon mice, with Luna leading the way, orchestrated a mesmerizing display of magic that left the entire village bathed in a celestial glow. As the celebration reached its zenith, Luna and her companions gathered near Elder Tree once more. The night air, charged with the remnants of their magical energy, hummed with an otherworldly melody. Luna, with a contented smile, touched Elder Tree, leaving behind a small glowing paw print as a token of their magical night. The moon mice, their tiny forms surrounded by a soft luminescence, gazed at Elder Tree with a sense of accomplishment. Luna addressed her companions. This night shall forever be etched in the memories of Elder Tree. Our magic has brought joy and wonder to this village, and though the sun will rise soon, the echoes of our celebration shall linger in the whispers of the wind and the rustling leaves of Elder Tree. With a final twirl and a cascade of stardust, Luna and her companions disappeared into the shadows. The village, now aglow with the memory of the grand celebration, stood as a testament to the enchanting presence of the mischievous moon mice. As dawn approached, the first light of the sun kissed the horizon. Elder Tree, though no longer adorned with the radiant glow of the moon mice's magic, stood tall and proud. The village cats, waking from their enchanted slumber, stretched lazily in the morning light, unaware of the whimsical adventures that had transpired during the night. The villagers, emerging from their homes with a sense of wonder, beheld the small, glowing paw print on Elder Tree. Whispers of the magical celebration spread through the village like wildfire, and the once ordinary Elder Tree became a symbol of the extraordinary. The mischievous moon mice had turned an ordinary night into an unforgettable spectacle, leaving behind a legacy that would be cherished by the villagers for generations to come. The morning sun painted the horizon with hues of pink and gold as Elder Tree, once aglow with the magical radiance of the mischievous moon mice, stood in silent majesty. The village of Elder Tree, now awakened to the whispers of the enchanted night, buzzed with excitement and speculation about the extraordinary events that had transpired. Luna, the charismatic leader of the moon mice, gathered her companions near the heart of Elder Tree. The night had unfolded like a dream, leaving behind traces of stardust and memories that lingered in the air. Luna, her fur still shimmering with the remnants of moonlight, addressed her fellow moon mice with a mixture of joy and melancholy. "My dear friends," Luna began, her voice a soft melody that resonated through the ancient branches of Elder Tree. "The time has come for us to bid farewell to Elder Tree and the village of Elder Tree. Our mischievous adventures have brought joy and wonder to this place, but the magic must ebb and flow like the tides." The moon mice, their tiny eyes reflecting the luminescence of the night, nodded in understanding. Luna continued, our memories will linger in the whispers of the wind, the rustling leaves of elder tree, and the dreams of those who witnessed our grand celebration. But it is time for us to return to the hidden realms from which we emerged. A soft sigh echoed through the moon mice as they gathered in a circle beneath elder tree's branches. Luna, with a bittersweet smile, touched the ancient oak, leaving behind a small, glowing paw print. The imprint, a testament to the magical night, seemed to shimmer with a life of its own. As Luna traced the paw print, elder tree responded with a gentle rustle of its leaves, as if bidding farewell to its whimsical companions. The villagers, drawn to the heart of elder tree by the tales of the enchanted celebration, watched in awe as the moon mice prepared for their departure. Luna turned to the villagers, her eyes gleaming with a wisdom that surpassed her tiny stature. "Dear friends of elder tree," she addressed them, "we thank you for sharing your night with us, for allowing our magic to dance through the air and leave its mark on your hearts. The memories we've created together shall endure in the tapestry of this village." The villagers, enchanted by Luna's words, nodded appreciatively. Elder tree, standing tall and ancient, seemed to nod in silent agreement, its branches casting dappled shadows on the ground below. With a graceful motion, Luna signaled to her companions. The moon mice, each bearing a tiny lantern filled with stardust, formed a procession that circled elder tree. Luna, leading the way, began to sing a farewell song, a haunting melody that tugged at the heartstrings of all who listened. The villagers, captivated by the ethereal spectacle, watched as the moon mice moved in a slow, mesmerizing dance around elder tree. Stardust, released from their lanterns, twirled in the air like a celestial snowfall, creating a soft glow that enveloped the entire scene. As Luna's song reached its crescendo, a subtle shimmer enveloped the moon mice. The glow of their fur intensified, and their tiny forms seemed to blur with the magic of the departing night. The villagers, sensing the ephemeral nature of the moment, held their breath as the mischievous moon mice prepared to return to the hidden realms beyond the veil of reality. With a final twirl and a cascade of stardust, Luna and her companions disappeared into the shadows. The villagers, now standing in the gentle morning light, felt a sense of gratitude and wonder. The night had been an extraordinary gift, a fleeting journey into a realm where the ordinary transcended into the extraordinary. Elder tree, though bereft of the moon mice's magic, stood as a silent testament to the enchantment that had graced its ancient branches. The glowing paw print left by Luna shimmered faintly, a reminder of the whimsical companions who had shared their celebration with the village of elder tree. The villagers, touched by the magic of the mischievous moon mice, exchanged smiles and whispers of gratitude. The once ordinary village had become a place where dreams and enchantment interwove seamlessly, and the legacy of Luna and her companions would forever linger in the hearts of those who had been touched by their whimsical magic. As the sun ascended in the sky, bathing elder tree in a warm, golden glow, the village cats awoke from their enchanted slumber. The feline creatures, now fully alert, stretched and yawned, their whiskers twitching with the remnants of moonlit adventures. The villagers, with a sense of contentment, returned to their daily lives, carrying the memories of the mischievous moon mice like precious treasures. Elder tree, standing tall and wise, watched over the village with a quiet grace, its branches whispering tales of the night to the wind that rustled through its leaves. And so, under the watchful gaze of elder tree, the enchanting tale of the mischievous moon mice became a cherished bedtime story for generations to come. The villagers, as they gathered beneath the moonlit nights, would share the story with wide-eyed children, passing down the legacy of Luna and her companions, the tiny beings who had once turned an ordinary night into an extraordinary celebration of magic and wonder.